2011 was going to be the last year of your life, what would you do and how would you want to be remembered? I know, it's a deep question. Author and entrepreneur Clint Arthur explored this topic in his new book and found some amazing forces that not only have helped you, Clint, live an amazing life, but you want to pass it on and share it with everyone because it helped turn your life around.
Absolutely. So many times in our lives we find ourselves spacing out, and that is not the way to get the most out of your life.
No.
So the first tip that I have for people is when you find yourself spacing out, you got to snap out of it. You have to be present in the moment. And that's one of the things that big movie stars like Tom Cruise are using in order to get the big bucks. We look at them, we're fascinated by them because they are more alive and more present in the moment than regular people.
We'll get to your tips again, but I think your story is so fascinating. It gives you such amazing credibility. You went to the top business school, the Wharton Business School, were pursuing a career in directing and acting in Hollywood, and you had a moment with a man on the street that literally changed your life forever.
After chasing the Hollywood dream for 10 years, I was deep in credit card debt, I was driving a taxi to survive, and I was terrified I was never going to turn my life around. And one day I met this crippled old white man whose skin had turned black as coal. And he said to me, "You don't know it yet, but you're already dead." And I thought to myself, what does he mean I'm already dead? What am I, a dead man walking? Or do I have a date with destiny? What does that really mean? And I kept thinking about that, and it came to be New Year's Day, and I sat down to write my list of goals for the year, and I asked myself the key question: if this was going to be the last year of your life, what would you want to accomplish? And that was able to break me through procrastination, fear, doubt. I was able to go ahead and write my book about the success secrets of the Wharton Business School, to build a factory for my company, to lose weight without joining a gym or changing my diet, and most importantly, to revive my crumbling marriage, all because I realized how precious life was and stopped taking it for granted.
And this was a culmination of your experience in the business school, in your experience in Hollywood, and now that you put that book down and you went through that own personal journey, what are you finding people say that have read it?
It's having a tremendous impact on people's lives. Like, the results are so profound and different. One man told me the best thing he got, he was a San Diego man, he achieved a year of sobriety with the assistance of this experience. Another man, he hadn't spoken to his father in over 20 years, broke through that barrier, and introduced his kids to their grandparent for the first time in their lives. He also lost 42 pounds in 1 year and quit smoking at the same time. Another woman, she had been swindled out of a $1.6 million, and through the course of living as though it was the last year of her life, she was able to discover her true personal self-worth.
Okay, huge build-up. Let's get to the tips now. The tips are amazing and they're great, and also a big key component besides the mysterious forces are kind of woven in is the ultimate power of forgiveness.
Oh man, forgiveness is the key to walking through the portal to ultimate power. Because when you hold these resentments against people in your life, like your mother or your father or your brother or sister, people who have long relationships with you, and you are holding resentments against them, it's just hurting you. It's a poison pill that you're taking, hoping that the other person dies. So forgive them, forgive yourself, and achieve the freedom that only forgiveness can bring into your life.
Being present in the moment, you really heard what that man said to you on the streets in Hollywood,
yeah,
and you were able to turn your world around. I know it wasn't instantaneous, so if people are watching today saying, well, good for Clint, but how do I start in this moment now?
Right now. Do these things right now, okay? Touch. Feel your skin, feel the fabric of your clothes, feel yourself sitting on the chair, okay? Activate your senses. Look, use your eyes, really see what's going on, see the little details in the person's eyes or in the clothes that they're wearing. Taste, taste what's in your mouth. Taste the food that you're chewing. Smell the air, smell the beautiful flowers that are available to you. Listen, really hear what's going on. Hear the ambient noises in the world. And these are the things that movie stars are doing when they're living more actively in the moment. That's why they get the big money. That's what makes them more fascinating. And hopefully, if you've done each of these things as I've been going through it, you can also experience what it feels like to be more alive in the moment.
Wonderful. Lots of passion. I feel it coming right off of you. We have some copies of your book, Clint, and we want you to be able to read this beautiful journey absolutely free. So CW6.com, you can go ahead and get that. And again, it is Clint Arthur, The Last Year of Your Life. And I got to ask you, okay, last year of your life, you're doing all these things, you're forgiving everyone. Do you take an amazing trip? Do you eat this food you've never eaten? What were some of the key things?
I start off week 1 asking the people to eat your favorite food each day. Okay, write down your 7 favorite foods and eat them each day of the week. That's so important. Taking the trips. Last year, I took amazing trips. I went to Kauai. I went to Costa Rica. I encourage people, when you're living the last year of your life, go for it. What are you saving the frequent flyer miles
Exactly.
for?
Clint, we are out of time. Thank you so much for coming on today.
My pleasure.
A beautiful message. And again, your book is going to be available to our viewers right here.
Awesome.
Thank you.